welcome to another beautiful day in the neighborhood. This week has been a lot more calmer. Not too calm, but enough to ignore stuff. Just a reminder that anyone who follows this account may get blocked by me. I don't want anyone who follow a person who support harassment and other kinds of BS close to me. Beaming face with smiley eyes. Sheesh. You deserve all the blocks that you're getting. Man. People out here just trying to enjoy their toys and you? Who are you to come in here and put your quarter on the window and yell, I have next? Causing people to leave their favorite hobby. That's all you're doing. Tony TGD, the journalist. God damn you, Tony. Always ruining everything. So it turns out that I am blocked and I didn't make the cut because I associate with Tony TGD too damn much. I suffer the consequences. No, but in reality, I got no ill will towards Retro Complex. Me and him got along quite well. We actually interacted a lot on Twitter, and I'm gonna miss those interactions. But it is what it is. I can understand where he's coming from, where he don't want to see certain things on his streams and his feeds, and unless I block Tony and stay away from him, his content's gonna actually show up just because that's the nature of the algorithm. I'm not gonna worry about it too much though. If you ever want to unblock me, just like I said, no ill will. Don't even think about it. But if you don't, it was good knowing you. I do appreciate all the stuff that you do and therefore you put into your channel, and just keep on trucking, man. Now, Tony, he, of course, has to respond because that's what Tony does. Remember, meatbags, they hate us because they ain't us. Now, Tony definitely gets a lot of crap. Sometimes it's deserved, but most of the time it's not. I think people just find it amusing to nitpick at everything he does, and so they keep on doing it. I find that his content is getting better each time. Especially now that he's doing edited content. He actually bought some graphics from somebody to make his channel look a little bit more presentable, and I think it's working. But it's not the graphics or stuff like that that make his channel great or make it worth watching. It's the way he condones himself, the way he gives proper credit where credit is due. And this is a perfect example of how a great video is done.
If you haven't heard, the latest Arcade 1-Up cabinet is a 2-for-1 deal. You get the Fast and the Furious and the Fast and the Furious Drift. That's right, 2 great arcade games for the price of one Arcade 1-Up cabinet. However, there's already controversy. The cabinet's not even been released, and there's already controversy. You see, I was alerted to this because I saw a tweet from Michael B. the Game Genie. And Michael B. the Game Genie directed me to a video done by Kong's R Us. That's right, B. Kong was out there telling us that there might be an issue with this cabinet because he heard Travis MCP on a live stream, Game Time episode 33 to be precise, from the Tech Buzz Gaming, in which Travis basically dropped a huge bit of information saying that you're not actually getting the games that are being advertised on the website.
Now, you guys probably thinking, what do you mean that this is a great video? See, the thing is, I saw this whole video unfold on Twitter. I saw the tweet that Mike B did. I saw the question that Tony TGD asked. And instead of him just making a video talking about the subject, he gave proper credit where the credit was due. And not only that, towards the end of the video, he redirects you back to Mike B, the Game Genie's podcast, where he first found this information, so that you can get even further information from people who are closer to the actual story than Tony TGD, who's actually doing it from the outside in, although he did a great job doing it. See, those are the little things that make great videos stand out from videos that are not so great. And now that he's actually putting a little bit more effort into his edited stuff and just being a faceless avatar, is gonna have more impact, I believe. So I just want to congratulate him on a great video and a great direction he has going for his channel right now. Smash JT has a new avatar, and I'm gonna say it's pretty spiffy. I like it. Reminds me of a Street Fighter type character. Obviously, though, he has a big ass hammer. I'm gonna give this about an 8 out of 10. Pretty good. It would have been better if the hammer actually fit into the screen, into the little avatar box. The same thing with his bandana. That would have made it a 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10, I don't know. Would have to probably just be a little bit better. But overall, I think this is a good avatar. Definitely better than the ones he had before showing his face. Now, last episode, I featured Slotham playing the piano because it was pretty good. He surprised me. I like where I find creators who have actual talent, and especially something like an instrument that takes a lot of perseverance and a lot of hard work to achieve any success. A lot of us have been there before where we buy a keyboard or something and then we give up after a few months. But the music that I'm hearing is pretty good and it's worth featuring. It's a lot of video game music. Some that I don't recognize. I'm sure it's like Final Fantasy type of stuff, but it sounds pretty good to me. And the reason why I'm showing it now is because last week people were saying that it was fake or that he was not playing the piano. Now, obviously, unless we see him do it in real time, we're always going to have that suspicion. But why would anybody have a weird flex about playing the piano? That's kind of odd. And yeah, Slotham's a little odd, but not to that point. He's actually, you can tell that he's a smart, intellectual dude that has other things going in his life. And so it's curious when I see little nuggets of creativity come out, and that's the stuff that I like.
It translates over to other fighting games. And then Tony TGD in his stream was like, that's stupid, that's not true. Marvel vs. Capcom is a 3 vs. 3 game, and Street Fighter is a 1 vs. 1 game. How the hell could it translate over? After I heard that, I'm like, this guy's either stupid or a troll, and I didn't care what he has to say or anything. Now he's saying my piano is fake. I'm playing a fake piano. It's just ridiculous, who cares? Here's another piece for you.
By now, I should be used to being blocked by association. It's happened many times before. Now, some of you are gonna say, nothing of value was lost. And you've said it before. And yeah, but in the end, I have to disagree. Because a new way of thinking is lost. Open dialogue between another individual is lost. Creativity is lost. Because when there's actual open dialogue, anything is possible. But when it's shut down completely, pretty much ends things. And so right now, it seems that we lost one person that's part of the neighborhood. And I think that's a value lost. But like I said, life goes on because I look at the people that I do hang around with, and although they are flawed, just like me, just like you. So I don't expect my friends to be perfect. I expect them to try to be good people. And from what I see, the people that I hang around with try to. And that's good enough for me.